Hello, and welcome back. Pyanodons. Oh, the last episode I was working on building up the cDNA facility. Still quite far from that, but maybe we can pick up the pace a bit. Let's start by putting everything together. I do have glassware, so I do need a few things here. So, high pressure furnace, some assemblers, but that's not really a big deal. Do you need... Oh, I don't really have to use... Yeah, there's very little advantage to using the burner assembler, or the MK2 machines. It does have slightly less pollution. I don't think that's going to be a big factor anyway. Okay, there's also the bio factory. What's that? Okay. Incubators were quite expensive, but that shouldn't be a problem anymore. And there's still the some glass. Problem? It's Gene Lab. No. Did use up a lot of the stuff. Let's deal with that. Fine. What's limiting? Build this basic substrate. And that's limited by cellulose. Probably by inserter speed as well. Boost that up just a bit. Able to make another. So I do have this anyway. Here. Not quite like that. Expansion. Limestone. Where's the limestone? Oh. Makes it even more annoying. You don't need a lot. This will help. Yeah. It would be best if I could get more of the sodium hydroxide, but I just don't have use for the chlorine. I don't think there's any better way to get sodium hydroxide. Let's not worry about that. Alright. Oh. Let's say I want to start building somewhere around here. That's going to be a lot of things that need to be carried over there. Especially for the glassware, that's quite a distance. Right, so Gene Lab. I really don't want to have it that far. Right here either. There's a lot of trees in the way here. Let's see if I can make it work. Gene Lab is the last step. Can I fit it here? Going to make things a bit cramped, I'm afraid, but let's give it a try at least. Okay, so cDNA. Most gene sample and biosample. They are produced down here. Shouldn't be too big of a problem to carry them over, but just look at the ingredients. 8 different ingredients. Yikes. Basic substrate will eat up a lot of my cellulose again. I do want to produce more. Maybe I can't use the saline water. I need to get rid of saline. Too much. Yeah. Per minute on the substrate. You produce 180. I don't really want to read any of these. Already trouble. Yeah. So these guys are going to come from the top, I expect. Well, I still need the glassware for all of them. Retrovirus and plasmids. So let's start with the plasmids. I already have the Zogna bacteria here. Oh, plasmids need the biofactory. Biofactory needs... does it need heat? Where are you? Did I consume it with one of the builds? Needed for the gene lab, yeah. Well, let's do a quick restock. I'll run through most of the stuff I was making. It's not great. And the circuits are really lagging behind now. I need to improve tin production even more. This only needs 0.2 per second, so it should be fine. This one needs... oh, right, I'm using a lot of solder now. Might have to improve tin production even more. See. But it should stabilize at least a little bit, I hope. Conductors. No point in having half a stack. We do need to incubate petri dishes, but that's fine. I can make them inside 10 to have full production, but I'm not going anywhere near full production, so I don't care. There's the most gene samples. I don't, strictly speaking, need them automated right now. I do have most going here anyway, right? I can just make them there. It's going to be easier probably. For the biosamples, I do want to get them from here. Fine. Iron excellent special antibody ally. This also needs circuit boards, which is annoying. Equipment chassis. I kind of want to have these bits at the bottom somehow. It's going to interfere with expanding the latex. The solder. Getting solder from this side. I'm not sure if this is filling up or not. We'll see. Not a problem. Alright. I think it makes sense to have the equipment chassis built somewhere around here. So I already have most of what I need. I just need to bring it back up. The only thing I need is the simple circuit boards. Tin doesn't go down. It does. It's going to take a while to build up again, but I don't mind too much. And you know what, let's just add a splitter. Gives me a bit of tin. Don't really want to get it down there. It's silly. But so I do need to bring up the iron excellent. Yeah, that was unnecessary. Just going to tap right here. I should probably rebuild some of these older things to make it easier to expand. But for now, I just need the iron excellent antibody special alloy, so I can just bring it over from down here. It's being built up at a very small, slow pace. But again, I don't need a lot of the cDNA right now. Just need to get started. So I should do a lot of these manually. That would make it a lot faster to get started. But at the same time, I know that if I do this manually, then I'm going to regret it anyway, right? Ooh. What are you? Aren't you supposed to be steam? Huh? Producing fuel as a byproduct? What? Steam. This goes fuel. Well, don't know. I'm not gonna bother about it right now. Hey. So 10 iron oxide special alloy, and there we have the circuits. You want to make sure that there's some circuits left here. I need to boost production. If it's more than 400. It's probably not going to happen. I don't really care that much. Right. So that gives me equipment chassis. That's only used for this, the laboratory instruments. Which also needs the optical set, which is where we need the boron trioxide. I can use the room here, I think, because I have access to hot air. wonder if I should use the glass, add another glassworks for this. No. Okay. Well, let's just put you down. I'm going to keep using these. Doesn't matter. We shall see. I don't have fuel here, but there is wood nearby. Yeah. Let's just move it up. Be a bit nicer. And a bit more ramp, of course. That's the complete chassis. Now I don't really need these on the same belt. Might not be the worst idea. I do have to add the rubber as well. I think I'm going to go topside with that, and I will need small parts. I do have small parts here. Can I get them? Should be able to. Okay. Sorry about that. Let's keep this going. So I do have hot air here. I want to have some room. Would it help me if I built something here? I don't think so. I'm going to need to weave a lot more things through here. Forward. It would make sense to... No, it wouldn't. I only need the one glasswork, so that should be fine. I have everything I need here. Shouldn't be hard to connect either. And maybe I can place it just right here. So, optical set. Oh, that's not going to work. I'm not gonna put it from the top either. That's better. Could go here. I didn't resupply. Heal. It's glass, molten glass. To go this way. And I could use more underground bolts too. For now, there is room here, so let's use it. Should be able to reach. Nope. Okay. More underground bolts then. Ooh. You just need a boron trioxide, and boron trioxide can be made on site because I have coke here. How convenient. Ooh, high pressure furnace. You can eat up quite a bit, but I'm not going to need nearly as much, so I don't really care. You produce 0.33, you consume 0.33. Good. I just need to get the... What's it called? That's it, yeah. This looks like a good way to do it. Almost. Wait, already a pipe for steam. Go. Where did I put that? Oh, it was all the way in the ore processing, right? Yeah. This is still the roads I want to go, I think. Alright. Too bad on the barrel belts. There. Surfers really start to disappear quickly once you have to add a new construction machine. So another research then. Can't use it, but it will be useful eventually. What's there? Good. I'm pretty sure I'm going to miss the optimal window for starting on trains. Where's the pipe? It's a good spot. Fine. It's you connected, right? That's my first optical set. Good, so this works. And that's a milestone. Good. So I have optical sets. Now I need to bring them together with the rubber, the equipment chassis, which is here, and small parts, which are already almost ready down there. But I don't really care. I'm just going to put them right here, I think. Can I get the rubber here? It's already all the way down here. Sort of not necessarily the worst idea, but it's already very out around here. Now we go down. I'm going to need rubber for other things as well. Or at least I'm going to want to use it, maybe, for fencing eventually. This brings it quite close to making the engines. Okay, means I can put you right here. Do want to have access to the wood easily now. That gives me laboratory equipment, was it? Laboratory instrument, alright. Go there. It's through here. Oh. Yep, still fits. Should be able to get small parts right here. Rubber can come here. That. And nothing to worry about. Using a lot of underground belts is a good sign that your factory is very well designed. Honestly, one of the ways I really enjoyed playing Factorio was pretty much banning all reconstruction. Oh, not all. Really. I did give myself some opportunities to destroy things. But it's a really nice challenge because it makes you build more interesting factories. They're a bit crazy, of course. The most annoying thing about moving things like this is that you always end up full parts you don't really want to have on you. Still not enough resistors. I need to boost then, I think. Alright. So let's finish this part and then we can get on to it. Then, can you reach far enough? Just about. Good. means I can just put you straight here. And that gives me the optical sets. Weaving belts with Voice is a very good practice, and you should keep doing it whenever you have the chance. Absolutely nothing to worry about. You have so much coke. You don't need coke. Hope you a little bit there, but I do need to upgrade. That should give me laboratory instruments very quickly. Yes, that worked. That's not a milestone, but it's okay. Now I just need to get you all the way to the Zogna bacteria, which is not a problem. I have the petri dishes here. I do need to bring over the glassware. What's the titanium here anyway? Oh, right, it's a catalyst. Microorganism mine. Can I make some? Yes, I can. Let's start with 2. Well, I only need the 1, really. Whatever. I'm going to need to bring over the moss as well. Oh. Oh. Now we're limited by the petri dishes. Alright. That's fine. What I'm going to do is move you around so I can do this little thing. Might be better to just take this substrate, but I can't really expand this as much as I'd like. So let's not try that. We are about at the middle of the episode. I still have to move over. Well, I'm not going to do the moss gene samples. I can do those on site. Makes sense. The biosample I do need to bring over, and I suppose I could put the glassware on the same belt as the biosamples. Fine. Which way can I get you there? No, you can go straight down and combine right here. I think the glassware might be useful for other things, but I think I'm going to need biosamples for anything anymore, really. I'm not really producing it a lot anyway. Yeah, they're used for a lot of things, but not in big numbers, I think. You shouldn't need those. These long term. Okay. That's glassware. And biosample. Oh. Is that it? That's it. That doesn't look right. That's very little latex. Why is the production so low? Here. Okay. That should stabilize, hopefully. It's going to be enough. A bit tricky. Oh yeah, I'm consuming a lot of latex now because I built this belt. Oh. Let's hope it works out. Right? So I want to go around here-ish. So only the first part needs these guys. 1 per minute. I have a feeling 1 is going to be enough. Okay. Let's give it. Oh, and there's an incubator as well, so it's convenient that I already have heat here. If I can place it in a convenient way. Might be tricky because you have only 1 input. Might want to rebuild some of this. Factorio, where are you? Did I lose you again? Yes, or it didn't build it again. Yeah. Okay. If I start making plasmids, I need 0.12 per second. So 2 mines are more than enough. Oh, not more than enough, but I'm not going to need a big production here anyway. Okay. Zogna bacteria, that's easy. I do want to somehow fit the other incubator here as well. Right. That's heating up. And I need you here anyway. Right. Oh, I need steel. That shouldn't be a problem then. 8.4 per second. That would be a problem if I actually needed that much. So, here. You would lose all this fun if you just land your base or use the main bus. So there are things where you really want to bus, at least partially. Don't overdo it. Just ruins all the fun. Of course, in pie it's not that crazy because in pie you have so many ingredients. Not quite as likely to start proper main bus anyway. Getting there. Of course, this base is not going to be able to make a lot. That's... I would really like to see my Ralesias. I think they take hydrogen. That will be another thing consuming a lot of hydrogen going forward. Hey, that should be the plasmids. Now I need to take 0.5, yeah. This belt needs to continue, that's okay. Voltage, because there's not enough 10. Of course there's not enough 10. Hey, that should be plasmid soon. And I can just put them on another belt. Oh, that's another milestone. Good. Was prepared to build a lot of this, so working out fairly nicely. You also need laboratory instruments. Alright, so I probably want to just put it on the same belt here. That should be fine. And that really just means that I need to put you here. That's plasmids and laboratory instruments. You also need laboratory instruments, of course you do. Can you reach? Not quite, but I can help it a little bit, like that. Now that's another thing that needs hot air, but it doesn't need anything else. I don't have to worry about it too much. Okay, the circuits are building up at least. It's getting better. These go all the way to the end. Oh, we've got issues in practice. I don't have to worry about it at all. That's 4 ingredients taken care of, right? Yeah. Good. I do have some junk on me that I can give you. I'm not sure about the biosamples. Did I need those on hand? I don't think so. Doesn't matter. Yay. Oh, not that far. That's half the ingredients taken care of. Not bad. Now I have petri dishes. I need the moss as well. Let's get the moss there. And plasmids done. 2 to go, but for the raw cocoons I do need steel. That's easy. And raw cocoons. I can produce raw cocoons easily. Because those don't need rocks, just need it to start. I need native flora, water barrel, sap and moss. Rock fruit. I don't want Cellulose is annoying. I'll have to make a big build for cellulose soonish. Oh, I will need some sap trees, but a single rock paddock doesn't really cost all that much. Oh no, that's a reproductive complex? Yeah, reproductive complex. So it takes just one as input. That's fine. In fact, I'll build it here, I think. In fact, I already have built it, right? That's exactly what I built it for. How convenient. Sometimes I think it might be nice to have a decent to-do list. I do sometimes use a to-do list mod, Factorio. But it didn't yet happen to me that I built something needlessly. It's mostly that I'm just happily surprised that things are already built. Right. And I do have steel here. If it goes any further. No, it doesn't. So why not just split you off here? So have titanium here right now. That's fine. Hey. Can I fit more bolts here? No. I want to turn earlier. Or later. But I think this is better. I don't really need a full belt of steel, but I'm sure I'm going to use it soon. Other things, since it's already going to be there, right? Oh, it's almost there. I will need to restock again. But the starter mall is still keeping up fairly well. Ooh. What happened? No gears, no iron. Why is there no iron? Too much stone. No. Game. Oh, no borax. You don't say. Why is there no borax? Let's go in from here because you're full. No. No water? What did I do to water? Oh, that's been there for a while. I forgot that even ghosts interrupt pipelines. Well, that stopped quite a bit of my pace. Hey, I'll need the sap trees. Just the one should be enough. Let me just pick up 2 trees and a little bit of soil. Yes, that's enough. While I'm here, do we have any supplies? No, we don't. Yeah. It's just okay. So 1 small part and 1 iron plate gives me 2 transport belts. If I switch to the other recipe, here, go down 3 times 6, about 3 times as much, but for a lot of Rubber. I don't really think I want to expand rubber like that quite yet. Steel is fine. That's nice to see. And pretty much all of these have stopped working, which is also nice to see. Out, not a problem. Still putting hydrogen in here, but that's because not all of it is connected the right way. There. I didn't pick up bells. Okay. Do you need something? I can just switch you to producing more trees. Do I have planter boxes? Yes, I do. I'm not sure what turns on the overfilling here, when that changed, but it's certainly convenient. You are full already? No. You're pretty good. And I also took a lot of the small parts away here. And now we don't have smell. Yeah. Wording, fine wording. Running out of time, but I think it's doable. Getting anything because you're not getting tin, is it? Oh, finally. Gone through all the circuit boards, which is not what I want right now. Oh, where did I pick up so much sap? Oh, right, I changed the recipe. That's a bit annoying, but whatever. Okay, so you need... Oh, alright. Hey, sorry about that. Hopefully that was the last disruption for this episode. It's so crazy how hard it is to get enough time to do some serious recording. That's not going to work, is it? Use somewhere, though. Yeah, let's just move this. I think that's going to work out better in the end. Just barely fits. Okay. Don't want to take up a lot of space around the gene lab. It should be okay. So, when I started recording, I also had a series station years. I can't really find the time even to play just this one game. It does take a bit more time to set up the recording and everything, take care having enough time without disruption, let's say. Plenty of things missing here. I do need the glassware and the equipment. I forgot about that a little bit, but that can be sorted with just a single splitter. There's a good place for it. Can reach, yes. No, you don't have glassware. Plasmids. You are the one with the glassware. Yeah, so a splatter is not going to be good enough. Hey. Did I want equipment? Oh, laboratory instruments. Right. Here. And you know, filter. That's the glassware. It's going to take a while to build up. Rock cocoons and steel plates should be nearby already. Where did I... There. Still producing enough. I think this is only from the iron oxides, from the ash processing. We did get some belts at least. Should be getting the borax again. It's only a matter of time, I hope. But I lost a lot of the buffers. That's going to take a while. Oh well, happens. Now you guys. I think I can combine you at this point maybe. Is it worth it? I need you. This one needs rocks and steel. You can just put them all together right here. Fine. I didn't need it this way. That's a bit silly. Right. You need 0.8 rock cocoons, so that's a bit. Let's see if we can get it here. So. That should give me the retrovirus if I get some glassware. I should be able to get soonish. Oh yeah, but you're eating up all the glassware, aren't you? Where's the steel? There's the steel. Boom. Retrovirus. It's another component done. Component. Now I just need incubated petri dishes, most gene samples. basic substrate. All of it is just from moss and petri dishes. Almost there. That was the 1 hour mark. I don't really want to end here, because I'm so close. Petri dishes are already there. I just need to bring the moss over. That's not going to reach, so let me give myself a bit more. We got logistics too with logistics science. Would like to have better belts. Of course not, we need PyScience back too. And they're pretty expensive. But I think that by this point I have to move away from the starter base a bit. Well, Retrovirus, can I get you there? 0.2 per second, so matter at all. Oh, it's good enough. I did paint myself in the corner a little bit here. If I left it a little bit more space, it would have worked out beautiful. It's not need to the saline through the top. It's not this. Belts are not that expensive. See on a belt. Can go. Can go. And finally, most gene sample, incubated petri dish, basic substrate. So of course, incubated petri dish is the easiest part, and I will need it for you as well. Oh yeah, forgot about the cellulose, but just one cellulose production is not going to be a big deal. I do have some water. That should be fine. Oh, let's do it like this. Oh, I need wood. Oh, this is where I get my incubated petri dishes, and then it goes right here as well. That's where the incubated petri dishes need to go. Can get fuel here. It is a bit of a shame that you never get electric assemblers as a replacement for these guys. This is also the only place I need the moss, I think. No, the moss gene samples as well. Of course. Moss gene samples, moss and petri dishes. Okay, that's easy enough. How big do you have to be? That's gene lab, another gene lab. No, those are expensive. Wouldn't be a big deal if I didn't block my entire factory. Can make one more. Doesn't fit here, does it? A bit too big. That would have been quite convenient, but doesn't fit, so it doesn't fit. That's it. Just about doesn't reach. Need a lot of moss to run at full speed, but I'm not going to run you at full speed anyway. I do want a splitter here, I think. The other thing I need a moss for is the basic substrate moss. Well, let's see how crazy we can make this. That. Right? Everybody loves spaghetti. There. Then. Gene lab. That should work. Yeah, you need 0.1 per second, so not a big deal. You can eat up 0.5 per second. That's crazy. Right, most gene samples incoming. Now incubated petri dishes, basic substrate. I also need to make sure I have room for the cellulose, but I have wood here. That's convenient. Wait, I don't need the moss anymore, right? That was a mistake. That's where I need the moss. Yeah, good. I just need limestone, so water and wood for cellulose. That should be easy enough. Now, I do want to make sure that these microorganism mines are a bit out of the way. Oh, yeah, I did use them up, I think. Yes. I think it's perfectly fine to have just one. I mean, never going to expand this crazy build. Yeah. Now I just need to get the cellulose down here. That means I need another cell extractor. And I need a high pressure furnace, that's okay. We could expand this later. Second, one's fine. Not it yet. That's not a problem. Oh, water. Where's the water? There's water. There's water. Not sure which way to go after this. Nowhere. But I'm not worried about that. Who's there? Boom. Give me limestone. Cellulose. You're done, you're done, you're done. You're very slowly getting there. Wait a minute, why did I get the sap extractor? Huh. Oh, whatever. That's the cellulose. You're getting barely anything here, but that's okay. 0.05. And the output from here goes right into storage. Need just a tiny bit to get these guys started. So I'll have the Ralesias and the bears. And which ones are these? The Auogs. Still positive on wood. Yeah. I'm not sure if it's just barely or if this is because all the buffers are full. That's looking good. That's basic substrate. It is going to eat up the petri dishes, but that's almost done. Come on. Let me steal a few from here, just to kickstart this. Empty. That's the first cDNA being made. Boom! Another milestone. Oof! That was quite something. Yeah, so in the next one we're going to make Ralesias and maybe the Auogs as well. Yeah, they don't need anything to make the first one. So I'm going to need Ralesias to feed them, but I should be able to get... No, I don't need Ralesias to feed them. Why did I need the Ralesias? Wait a minute. Oh, Ralesias are for cotton guts, right. So I need to start breeding them. But I don't have any use for them yet. Eat up hydrogen. Yeah. Boom. cDNA done. I still need to boost up the tin production, definitely, but that can wait. It's working. Great. So, that's where I'm going to end this episode. See you in the next one. Bye.